out of here.
Her name is Charnel. She never knew her father. Her mother just disappeared last year. And her brother overdosed on drugs 3 months ago. Now she's living with her grandmother, who loves her very much but doesn't have any idea how to talk to her.
So Charnel is terribly angry.
Yes, but she's something else too. She's a survivor, and she just needs somebody to help her find that out.
Charnel! You miss one more day, they'll kick you right out of school. Who cares? I'm gonna be a rap star and I'm gonna make it. You can't even make it to the 10th grade. You gonna pull out a Bible and start preaching like my grandma? Your grandma's a nice lady. You treat her bad, girl. She's all you got. I got my music. Just get out of my face. I got as much right as you do to take this bus. I ain't waiting for no bus. Well, I'm going to the library to finish my essay. What essay? Charnel, it's due tomorrow. We gotta go to the museum and... Hey. I got business to do. Charnel, you shouldn't be doing business with Lamont. Renee, that ain't none of your business.
Charnel, you were supposed to come straight home after school.
I know, Grandma, but something came up. I gotta go.
Where?
To the museum. I gotta write an essay. Tell her about the essay, Renee. Hey, Mrs. Bishop. Everybody's supposed to find a piece of themselves in history and do the research at the museum. See, I'm telling the truth.
Well, maybe you'd like to tell me the truth about what happened to those $20 bills I had in my purse this morning.
I don't know nothing about that.
I want you to swear to me on this Bible you didn't take my money.
Okay. I swear.
You think I'm stupid. You think because my eyes are bad I can't see what's going on? But if I catch you smoking marijuana one more time... Come on. I got errands. And I want to make sure you get off at that museum. Get on the bus.
Out of my damn way.
That is one very angry young woman.
My assignment.
Yeah.
There must be a lot of pain and loneliness underneath all of that attitude.
Well, the only reason that she's walking into this museum is to make a drug connection. She has no intention of going in here to research a school essay.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard on her, but she has to see it.
Tess said she's a survivor.
Oh, she is. But the drugs that she's about to buy, they don't know that. Charnel could be dead by midnight.
Give me a break, Lamont. What can I do? My grandma was standing right there. You know what she's like? I mean, yeah, I got the money. Okay, 1 hour. There's a bench near the entrance. I'll be sitting there. And hurry, I'm running low.
How am I supposed to compete with headphones and rap music? Look at me. Why would she listen to me?
Well, she probably won't. But she might listen to Lady Day.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Do you mind?
Huh? Oh, hello. I'm Monica. Charnel, isn't it?
How'd you know that?
Says so on your backpack. What are you listening to?
Something tells me this ain't your style.
Oh, yeah. Give us a listen. Oh. It's terribly angry, isn't it?
It tells the truth, lady.
So does mine. Billie Holiday.
Never heard of him.
She was a woman, a jazz singer.
Look, I gotta go. I got homework. Give me that back.
I thought you had homework to do.
That's my last. Come on, get it.
Good.
Hey, give that back.
I will. I don't keep things that don't belong to me. I think I'll hold on to it until you finish your homework.
You gotta be kidding.
Actually, I'll help you finish your homework. From what I understand, homework's even harder if you're wasted. So, what is your assignment anyway?
Find a piece of yourself in history.
Well, that shouldn't be difficult. Everyone has a history. You just have to look around a little. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that exhibit over there didn't get you going.
What is it?
Maybe you should see for yourself.
I ain't leaving this bench.
Okay? We could just start our research right here. You and me and Billie Holiday. She smoked marijuana too, you know. Not to mention, well, you'll see.
Lady's never on time. She is always worth waiting for. She tears the place down every night. Even when she's all juiced up.
Who says I'm juiced? I ain't juiced, Leo. Not yet.
Hey, Billy, we got a song to rehearse.
Hold your horses, boys. Hey, Leo. Give me a drink.
Sorry, lady. You know I'm under orders.
Who are you?
Andrew, I heard that you needed a piano player.
You look a little pale to swing with our kind of music.
Really? See, I heard this was an integrated nightclub.
Man, what kind of square are you? This ain't nothing but ginger ale. What y'all laughing at, huh? Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of deadbeats, the lot of you.
Come on, Billy. You always feel better when you sing.
I ain't singing. You know what? Rehearsal's over. Just pack it up. Pack your stuff. Just get all of you, get out. Scram, beat it.
You know, with a shiner like that, I think there's been enough beating for one day. If they're gonna call you lady, they ought to treat you like one.
I guess I just got bad luck with men. Always did. Even my daddy ran out on me before I was born. What'd you say your name was again?
Andrew.
Oh, man, that ain't no name for no piano man. Look, they call me Lady Day. And from now on, you're my ginger man. Now, let me see how you mess with them keys.
I like music that tells the truth. The uglier, the better. Because that's the kind of music I'm going to sing someday.
Then keep listening, Charnel. Because the truth isn't always so easy to speak or sing.
Hey, where is everybody?
Up here. You're on time.
Where's Andrew? We're supposed to rehearse.
Now I know why you're on time.
Well, I don't. I don't get that cat. He's a hip musician and a gentleman.
You mean he's not your type?
Bingo. What are you doing?
Stringing up Hitler, like he deserves.
I can't sing with that thing in the room.
Come on, Billy. We're making a political statement. That's what we do in this joint.
Take it down. It's giving me the creeps.
Okay, okay.
Lady, I need to talk to you.
Hey, Ginger Man. What you got good for me?
Song. And it was written just for you.
Ooh, love song? Blues.
Billy, you've never sung a song like this. Nobody has. It's called Strange Fruit.
What does that mean?
Take a look.
Oh.
It was a song that no one wanted to sing and no one wanted to hear.
Some depressing love song?
No, it wasn't about love at all. It was about hate. It was about the terrible, ugly truth. And there. This is it, Charnel. The reason the song was written and the reason that it had to be sung. This is the strange fruit.
So what?
Charnel, how can you just walk away from something like that?
Look, I got somebody waiting for me. Won't you go inside? I'll catch up with you later. Hey.
Yo, you kept me waiting. I'm a busy man.
I'm sorry, but I'm here now. I got the money. And I don't want none of that kid stuff neither.
Oh, so you ready to graduate?
Mm-hmm.
Charnel, I need to speak with you.
Hey, yo, cool out, Snow White.
You better go before the police start looking for someone to arrest.
Oh, man. Lamont, wait.
Oh, you setting me up?
It ain't like that. I'll get rid of her. Please.
Okay. Got some business to take care of across town. It's gonna take a couple hours. I tell you what. I paid you. When this thing beeps, I'll be waiting outside. All right?
Don't worry, I'm gonna be here.
Yeah, you better be here. Alone.
Stay away from me, Monica. Just give me my joint and walk on.
I can't just walk away from someone who's about to throw her life away.
What do you know about it?
I know that people take drugs to stop the pain. But sometimes pain is important, too important to ignore. Like those pictures.
A bunch of black people hanging from trees. What's it to you?
The question is, what is it to you?
Oh, I get it. I'm black, so I'm supposed to be all weeping and wailing.
Not because you're black. Because you're human. Those pictures go beyond color. All through the 19th and 20th centuries, Black Americans were tortured and burned and hung from tree limbs. There was a time when lynching black people was a form of entertainment. Those images were used on postcards. They were as common as photos of Niagara Falls.
Yeah, well, all that happened before I was born. What does it have to do with me? I've seen death. I found my brother Wesley lying in his room. Mouth like a screen. Eyes off. Now we had a deal. Give me back my joint.
Your brother died of an overdose? I should think that you would be fighting against drugs, not fighting to buy them.
I don't fight for nothing except my music. Look, if the drugs don't kill me, something else will. That's the way it is. Unless you're white. Or somebody special like Lady Holiday or whatever you call her.
Her life wasn't any easier than yours, Charnel. And she had a chance to make a stand once like you do now. And I'm not leaving here until you understand that.
Andrew, I've been singing since I was a kid. Street corners, brothels, dives. But now people pay good money to hear me sing. Wear fancy clothes, gardenias in my hair. They want to hear songs about moonlight, dreams, stuff that makes them feel good. And here you come with this. No colored person would dare sing it. No white person would care to sing it. Why should I?
Because, lady, people are dying. Every day.
When did all this happen?
About the time your grandmother was the age you are now.
It's kind of hard to think of her as being young.
Perhaps you two have more in common than you know.
Nah, Grandma's from down south. I wonder if she's ever heard the song.
No one would have heard it if Lady Day hadn't found the courage to sing it.
Hey, Ginger Man. You want some ginger ale?
No. I'm gonna ask Leo to put some coffee
Oh,
on.
no, I don't want Java. Or booze. I can't sing that song. Not tonight. Not no night. Unless you help me.
5 minutes, Miss Holiday.
Okay.
Lady.
Let me freshen up your lapel. Oh, oh, boy. Guess I just can't do nothing right tonight, huh? That song won't let go. Man, I just can't stop remembering what it was like down south. I was the black singer with the white band, sneaking through the back door, drinking from the colored-only water fountain. I saw things out of that bus window. I just can't get it out of my mind. I saw strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. Go, Ginger Man. Please help me. I need some reefer.
Lady, no, you don't need that stuff.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be such a square. See, Lady always relies on her piano man to hook her up.
I can't do it.
Man, you're just a dumb, sweet old white boy. You don't know what a lynching's really like, do you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Then help me, please. Please.
Billy.
Man, because if you won't, I swear I'm going to go out there and I'll find someone who will.
Miss Holiday?
Okay. All right. See, you just give me what I need. Then Billy's going to sing that song real pretty for you. Please. Promise.
I just want to know one thing. Did she end up like my brother?
Billie Holiday did eventually die from drug abuse, but that's not
Give me
the
my
point
joint.
of trying. Charnel, no, let me finish my story.
I already know how it ends. How it always ends. What's the difference between being strung out and strung up?
Slow down, young lady.
Oh, no, you don't.
Let me go!
No, you coming with me.
Let me go! Let me go!
Your grandmother's on her way.
Aw, man! Who told him about her? You sell me out?
No, they found some ID in your backpack. But you should be grateful that the museum called her and not the police.
I'd rather spend a night in jail than listen to her preach. Thou shalt not this, thou shalt not that. I can't do nothing right around her.
Maybe she's just worried you're going to die like your brother did.
Probably will.
But what about your dream?
What dream?
Being a singer. It takes a lot of courage to carry on, Charnel, when life is hard. But drugs don't give you courage. They drain it away. Billie Holiday knew that better than anyone. That's why her great act of courage almost didn't happen.
You and your lousy song. You deal with her.
Billy?
What you got there?
Gardenias, man, where's the stuff?
It's on the way.
What do you mean, on the way?
I mean that a friend of mine's bringing it. Give me this, okay? You're gonna cut yourself.
Cut myself? Man, every word, every note of that song's a piece of sharp glass tearing at my guts. And I can't sing it unless I get some help. Now, you said you'd help me, Ginger Man. I believed you.
Good evening, lady.
This is my friend Tess.
She's the one?
I'm gonna leave you with Tess for a while. I believe you have some private business to attend to.
You got the stuff?
I certainly have.
How much you got?
As much as you need, but I have to warn you, lady, it's very powerful.
Whew, is that good?
Heaven on earth, but you can't drink it, or sniff it, or shoot it in your arms.
What? Are you jiving?
God is not jive.
God?
5 minutes, Miss Holiday.
5 minutes is all I'll need.
Hold up. Hold up. You mean to tell me lady was waiting for a fix and all she gets is that test woman tripping about God? Maybe my grandma will believe the story this whack, but not me.
Charnel, I'm waiting for an explanation.
Don't have one.
You took my money out of my purse, didn't you? Just like your brother Wesley used to. God help you.
Yeah, we was just talking about God.
I'm Monica. You must be Charnel's grandmother.
Yes, my name is Georgia. How do you do, Monica? Under different circumstances, I'd be pleased to meet you. Charnel, I'm at the end of my rope.
I don't mean to interfere, but...
Since when?
Charnel has to write an essay. Her assignment is to find a piece of herself in history. Now, the museum is closed, but I think I could make special arrangements for you to see...
I don't need to see no more pictures of black people hanging from trees.
What? There are pictures of lynchings in a museum?
Yeah, a bunch of them. Who needs to see stuff like that?
Maybe you do.
For what?
Because you're alive. And you don't seem to appreciate that.
What?
I can't make out what it says. Read it to me, please, baby.
Lynching of Lige Daniels, August 3rd, 1920, Center, Texas.
God rest his soul.
Can we go home?
Not until you've seen every last one. Is that a woman?
It says here it's Laura Nelson, who was hung alongside the son that she tried to save.
My feet are tired.
How dare you complain? How dare you not cry?
Okay, it's sad. But I got my own business to be sad about.
This is a human being, born with the God-given right to love, laugh, and be remembered, just like you. Look at him closely, Charnel. Tell me what you see.
A black kid hanging from a pine tree. A bunch of white kids watching. A little girl in some stupid sailor dress.
A white sailor dress?
She's smiling like she's at a picnic or something. There's a man with her. He's all dressed up, too.
In a straw boater hat. That's her daddy. The boy has the face of an angel.
Grandma?
His name was Earl.
But it says here, lynching and spectators unidentified. How come you know his name?
Because, Charnel, you're not the only one in our family to lose a brother.
Well, I guess I finally found that piece of myself in history. You happy now?
No, but I believe this was supposed to happen.
How come you never told me about this?
I don't know. Maybe because you're already so full of hate. And look what happens when that takes hold. You see, he was more than my brother. He was my teacher and my best friend. I guess I was as close to him as you were to your brother.
You still miss him?
Every day. But Earl gave me a great gift. You see, Dad and Mama never had time for schooling. But Earl learned to read. And he taught me. Oh, was so smart. Everyone in town said so. That girl in the picture, Annabelle. I used to jump rope with her. The man in the hat, that's her daddy, Mr. Skaggs. He owned the pharmacy, and Earl ran errands for him. He mowed his lawn, shined his shoes. Turns out he was trying to build up enough credit to buy me a birthday present. And after Earl earned every penny, Mr. Skaggs let him bring it home. Then he started telling folks Earl had stolen it.
But he didn't.
I turned 7 years old on that terrible day. Earl gave me my present. But before I could open it, our house was surrounded by yapping dogs and men with picks and crowbars and guns. And I started to cry, "Here it is, take it back." But those men said they wanted nothing after colored hands had touched it. And as they dragged him away, Earl made me promise I'd hold on to his birthday present and remember every word.
Every word of what?
I didn't understand until I opened his present. Oh, I found this. This is what gives me peace. This is what taught me how to forgive.
You forgive them because it says so in here?
Because he says so. In here.
I hate white people. I'm leaving, and no one's making me stay.
Fine. Walk away and leave everything that happened here today behind you.
You bet I will.
Just know this. The drugs that Lamont will sell you tonight will kill you.
I never told you his name. You're a narc.
No, I'm not. But I do know that you're about to graduate into much harder drugs and a much, much shorter life.
Okay, what's your point?
I want you to have all the information you can before you make your choice. Just like Billie Holiday heard the truth before she made hers.
I can't do it, Andrew.
Yes, you can. You just remember what Tess told you, lady. God is here. He's right here. You are never gonna walk alone. You're never gonna sing alone.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. For my last number, I want to sing something new. Something I have been inspired
So she sang the song. I mean, big deal.
It was a big deal. Night after night, people came to hear her sing that song. She always finished with Strange Fruit. She wanted to make sure that people went home thinking of the killing that no one could stop or even talk about. That song became her anthem. That first night that she sang Strange Fruit, she had no idea how the audience would respond, or even if she'd sing the song again.
Till one person had the guts to clap?
She never found out who it was, but she always said it was the one gesture that changed everything.
Bet it wasn't no white person.
You're right.
Yeah, right. That was you.
Yes, it was.
Oh, man. What's going on? I'm freaking out here.
No, Charnel. You're talking to an angel.
You're an angel? God sent me a white angel?
God sent you a messenger in human form with white skin. He doesn't want you to look at me. He wants you to listen to me.
And what are you gonna say? Quit doing drugs and love white people?
Quit hate and love all people. For God made them all, and He loves them all, mistakes and all. And He loves you too, Charnel.
Why?
Because you're His little girl.
I don't belong to nobody.
That's not true. He created you. You are His. And He is yours. If you'd only hold on to Him instead of the hate and the drugs. You have every reason to be angry, you know. But when anger turns to hate, it becomes a noose around your own neck. The more you hate, the tighter it becomes. You talk about what others have done to you. What about what you are doing to yourself every time you use drugs?
I'm just trying to get by. Hold on to a dream.
Until what? Until you kill yourself? Your grandmother's brother was your age when his life was ripped away. He had no choice. But your brother did, and so do you. God wants you to choose life, and then to live to testify that you did.
Testify?
Billie Holiday told the truth for her generation. God wants you to do the same for yours.
How can somebody like me make a difference?
Billie didn't think that she could make a difference, but with God's help she did, and so can you.
You mean I can really be a singer?
Oh, yes. Yes. And you can do much more than Billie did. You can survive. It's time for you to make your decision, Charnel.
So you ready to graduate, young lady?
Forget it. I got homework to do.
Hey, Charnel, don't walk away from me. Where you going?
Let's go home, Grandma.
I've got the hang of it now. 560, paleontology. 570, life sciences. You know, this Dewey Decimal System's really quite simple once you understand all the nuances.
Nuances?
I'm trying to expand my vocabulary. I'm still waiting to find out the nuances of my next assignment, although I've already condensed the possibilities.
Oh, you've condensed, huh?
Yes, I know that God sent me here for a reason. So I've condensed the list down to 3 people who I think could use my help.
Then you're not interested in hearing that your actual assignment is to get a library card?
A library card?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Why?
Well, because God asked you to do it. That should be reason enough.
But, you know, to get a library card, you need a last name and an address.
Well, allow me to suggest a new word for today. Improvise.
Excuse me, Rita. I'd like to apply for a library card.
Let me get this straight. You volunteer at the library, but you don't have a library card?
Yes. No, but I'd like to get one now.
Okay. Monica. M-O-N-I-C-A. Last name?
Well, I...
Sounds like a fish. W-E-L-L-E-Y-E. Address?
Home address.
Wherever you get your mail.
Oh, 11660 Front Street, Boise, Idaho. Rita, I think you've switched the numbers there. It's 11660, and you've written 16160.
11660 Front Street, Boise, Idaho. There. Congratulations. You are now part of the bureaucracy of the state of Idaho. Now go away.
What do I do now?
Just wait a few days until the nuances of this assignment show themselves.
I can't do this, Tess. I'm an angel.
So now you're an angel on jury duty.
Why?
Because that's where you're needed. Getting your library card just puts you in the system. You've got to stay in there. Look at this.
Oh, my goodness. Did this man do what it says here?
I don't know.
Well, shouldn't I know that if I'm going to be on a jury?
Nobody on a jury knows the truth going in. And a lot of times they don't know the truth when it's all over. Jury duty is very difficult. It has to do with facts and evidence, not necessarily truth at all.
But I'm an angel. I'm always about truth.
Yes, that's why you have to get on that jury.
It just seems that I could do so much more as an angel than I can as a juror.
Oh, I see. Apparently, God didn't know that he was disrupting your plan. Now, you listen to me, Miss Wings. Human beings are always trying to get out of jury duty because they think they've got something better to do, too. And that excuse doesn't work most of the time for them, and it's not going to work for you at all. You were called, and you will serve. It's important that you are on that jury.
Yes, ma'am.
25 minutes past the hour. How are you guys? What did I miss?
Welcome back. You went out of the country? I didn't even realize. I saw it. Where did you go? That is kind of... I went to the South. Great time. Very nice time.
For Pete's sake, is real cream too much to ask for people who are trying to do the civic duty here?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Do I look like a dude to you?
An old dude's still a dude, dude.
Hello. Hello, I'm Monica.
Carol Ann. Honey, you've been buying pretty and pure cosmetics from me for years now. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Come on, come on. No, not 50 shares, 50,000. You're gonna bankrupt all my clients before I can get back.
Books on tape.
You own or rent, Monica?
Neither, actually.
Oh, you're still living at home? Well, nothing wrong with that if it works for you. When you are ready to go out on your own, just give me a call. I am always available. You want a house, condo, apartment, big, small, short-term, long-term. I get them all before they go out on the listings. Believe me, you do not get into the million-dollar circle unless you give people what they want. So,
I see.
Morning, everybody. When I call your name here, just grab your things and follow me. All right, Samantha Munson, Nicholas Withers, Francis Bolashek, Carol Ann Larkin, Monica Welli, Kevin Carter, Young Shim No, Peter Garfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, the case you may be asked to hear is a capital crime. Murder in the first degree. That means that if he's convicted, the defendant will, at the very least, spend the rest of his life in prison. He could receive the death penalty. Does this present a moral issue that would prevent any of you from rendering a fair verdict in this case? Good. Because of the nature of this case, I'm going to let counsel conduct brief interviews prior to selecting this jury. Who's first, Andrew?
Walter Teitelbaum.
How are you today, Mr. Teitelbaum?
Old and cranky.
Not a fan of retirement, huh?
It wasn't my choice. I made the rules when I founded the company.
So you believe in rules?
You gotta have rules.
Thank you, Mr. Teitelbaum.
Are you married, sir?
48 years.
Takes a lot of work to stay married that long.
What do you think for better or worse means?
Have you ever hit your wife?
Never.
Thank you, Mr. Teitelbaum.
Young Shim No. That's Korean, right?
Yes. I came with my family from Korea 14 years ago, but now I'm an American citizen.
Forgive my ignorance, but do I call you Young or No or...
My name is Young Shim No.
Okay. Have you ever been on a jury before?
No.
I'm a descendant of James A. Garfield, the 20th president. He was assassinated, you know. Shot down in the prime of his life.
Do you consider yourself an expert on murder?
Well, an expert. No. I just find the subject interesting. Who did it? Did they act alone? What was the motive? Because, you know, you gotta ask the questions.
Have you ever been the victim of a violent crime?
have I? No.
I have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl.
What would you do if someone were stalking your daughter?
I'd do whatever it took to protect her.
I don't know how I'd feel. I've never actually had a romantic relationship.
Are you anxious to be on this jury?
Oh, yes. I even got my own legal pad so I could take notes.
Well, that's very organized. What do you do for a living, Miss Welli?
I do volunteer work.
Exclusively?
Yes.
Do you have any other source of income?
I'm supported completely by my father.
Good answer, baby.
And if this trial were to go on for a while, it wouldn't create a hardship for you.
Oh, no. I consider it a duty, a calling, almost.
A calling? Are you a God-fearing person?
Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, you know. Fear being a healthy respect for, not terror of. God, I mean.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. I think we're gonna have to cut this one.
Well, you still got one dismissal you can use, but there's only one juror left in the pool to choose from.
Your Honor, we accept Monica Welli as our 12th juror.
Tess, I didn't know that Brendan could get the death penalty. How could I ever make a decision like that?
Render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, and render unto God that which is God's. Which in your case does not mean, baby, that God sends angels to court to change the law. He sends them to change hearts.
Okay, we're ready. Everybody, this way, please.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the task before you is a simple one. Listen to the evidence. That's all you've got to do. Because the evidence in this case proves beyond any doubt that that man did willfully and maliciously set fire to the home of his former girlfriend, Elizabeth Bennett, killing her in her sleep. The state will provide eyewitnesses to this crime. Elizabeth's parents will testify to the terrible fits of temper that Brendan Falstaff exhibited towards their daughter. We will present you with physical evidence tying that defendant to this tragedy, and we will offer you a motive. The defense may try to convince you that it appeared as if no one was home when the fire was started. It doesn't matter that Brendan Falstaff believed no one was home. Elizabeth Bennett was there, and she died as a result of it. And in Idaho, a death occurring during the commission of a felony is murder. Plain and simple.
Elizabeth Bennett died in a fire. That is a fact that cannot be disputed. That someone set that fire also seems undeniably clear. The only real question is, who set that fire? The prosecution will offer you hearsay and circumstantial evidence that will suggest it might have been Brendan Falstaff. In point of fact, there is nothing in their case that positively identifies Brendan Falstaff as the perpetrator of this terrible crime. There is nothing but a broken heart offered as a motive. Ladies and gentlemen, Brendan Falstaff does have a broken heart. He's not particularly charming. He's not very popular. He's not even a Rhodes Scholar. But most importantly, he is not a murderer.
Miss Lang, call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Officer Jarvis.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, over the past 6 days, you have heard the arguments presented by both sides in this case. Now, you must decide what you believe. If you believe the prosecution has proven, beyond a reasonable doubt, that Brendan Falstaff committed this crime, then you must find him guilty of first-degree murder with special circumstances. If, however, you feel the prosecution has not proved its case beyond a reasonable doubt, it is your responsibility to bring back a verdict of not guilty. I urge you to consider your decision carefully. And your decision must be unanimous. The life of this young man hangs in the balance. Bailiff, escort the jury to the deliberation room.
This way, please. Okay, right this way, please.
Yeah.
Sit over here. So there's a restroom right through that door. There's a thermostat right here by the door you just came in through, and there's also a buzzer if you need me.
Thank you.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
If I were Brendan Falstaff, I sure wouldn't mind knowing there's an angel in that room.
Brendan Falstaff is not her assignment. Her assignment is in there.
Are you all right, Caroline?
Yeah. Fine, I just need some air. After a week in that courtroom, the walls start to close in on you. Thanks.
Does it matter where we sit?
Well, why don't we just sit in the same order we did in the jury box?
Excellent. I'm ready to rock and roll.
This is not a party. This is very serious business.
Can we just get to it already? I've got a house closing tomorrow.
All right. Well, we have to elect a foreman.
Four-person?
By Carol Ann. She's already sitting at the point.
Well, does anybody object? No. Good, then. I accept. All right, let's take this vote and get out of here. Everybody grab a piece of paper, write your vote on it, and stick it in that basket down there. Okay. Thank you. All right, guilty. See here, we have got a guilty, not guilty, and a guilty, and a guilty. This says quilty. Now, I'm going to take that as a misspelling and not a suggestion that the defendant is warm and cuddly. Not guilty, guilty, not guilty, guilty, and guilty. Okay, that makes 3 not guilties and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Guilty. So who didn't vote? What's the problem?
Excuse me, why didn't you vote?
I abstain.
There goes your house closing.
You can't abstain. You have to vote, guilty or not guilty. That's the rule.
I'd like to talk before I vote. I'd like to hear why everybody voted the way they did.
I don't need to justify my vote to you.
I'm not asking you to justify it, Nicholas. I'm just trying to understand why some of you are so sure that Brendan Falstaff is guilty.
We can't let him get away with what he did. He's got to be made an example of.
Don't think of him as an example. He's a human being.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Don't we owe something to the parents of that girl?
No, we owe the state of Idaho a fair decision. That's what we're here for.
This is really very simple, Monica, okay? Brendan Falstaff never had a girlfriend before Elizabeth Bennett.
No surprise, the guy's a freak.
Now, listen to this. She broke up with him. He snapped. He made a lot of threats. He stalked her for a month before he finally lost it completely. He filled up a gas can, burned down the house while she was sleeping. For heaven's sakes, Monica, he could have burned down the entire block.
Right, and what about the burn spots where the gas was poured? Huh? What do they call that?
Pour patterns.
Yeah.
They prove it was arson.
You're right. There was an empty gas can in the trunk of his car, and the guy he bought the gas from identified him.
That patrolman, Officer...
Jarvis?
Yeah, he said he interviewed everybody in the neighborhood. But nobody saw anything except that fellow...
Yeah, the neighbor across the street who testified he saw Brendan's car driving away from the scene. It just seems like an open and shut case to me, that's all. He's got nobody to back up his alibi, and he's got plenty of motive and opportunity.
That's the way I see it. She's right. There's plenty of real evidence to sink this kid, so let's just go with that.
You see, most of you have made up your minds already before we've even discussed this.
What is left to discuss?
Well, the eyewitness, for one.
What, Gunderson, the neighbor? What about him? Look, even if everything else is circumstantial, Gunderson was an eyewitness.
He saw Brendan Falstaff's car leaving the scene just before the fire. He saw it.
No, he said he saw the license plate and recognized it as Brendan's.
There's no difference.
Well, yes, there is. How could he be sure it was the license plate when he couldn't even tell you what kind of car it was?
Not everybody is a car person.
And you wouldn't notice a license plate?
What color is a mailbox, Monica?
Excuse me?
U.S. mailbox, what does it look like?
It's tall, a kind of boxy shape with a curved top.
All right, good. And what color is it?
I don't know. Red, white, and blue?
What is the point here?
That people notice different things when they look at something. Look, a casual observer might be able to tell you the shape of a mailbox, but somebody who's paying close attention can also tell you the color.
Blue. Well, U.S. mailbox is all blue, except for the logo.
That is right.
Of course it's right.
Gunderson was a busybody. He loved sticking his nose into everybody's business.
And he especially watched the kid because he didn't like him.
Yeah, but neighbors like that are a real pain until something happens.
Well, Brendan was always parking his car out in front of his house.
Oh, you ought to know what the car looked like.
Yes, but it was very dark that night, and the car was going so quickly. How could he possibly be that sure?
I can show you how.
How's it going in there?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you stick your little angel head in there and see?
I can't do that. That would be interfering with the jury.
Lord, I'm gonna need a little help here.
They're buzzing for me.
Good. I'll wait right here.
Can I get you something?
Yeah, a dry erase board, please.
All right, coming right up.
Excuse me, moment of your time. Nothing personal, you know. I wasn't trying to make a fool of you.
I don't feel like a fool.
It's just this case is such a classic.
What do you mean?
Well, I read a lot of murder mysteries. Listen to them on tape, actually. If this kid was innocent, I'd have sniffed it out by now.
What you writing?
Just a list of things to do when this is over.
I could never be that organized.
Yeah, never used to be. I learned it from my husband. Excuse me.
I hate this.
Finding the truth isn't always easy, Carlos.
I think we're punishing the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Brendan Falstaff is guilty either.
I think he is.
But didn't you vote not guilty?
Yes. But how can I condemn him when I think the parents are the ones to blame? They raised him that way.
You have children of your own, Carlos. Would you blame yourself if one of them committed a crime?
Yes.
You know, I'm not convinced that Brendan is guilty. But if you are, even if it conflicts with my own belief, I have to say that the court has asked us to judge Brendan, not his parents.
Hi, where do you want this?
That's okay. That's right, I got it. Thanks.
We can do this, people. Time is money.
I don't think that's true, Kevin. Time can be a lot more valuable than money.
Well, we agree on something, Monica. Elizabeth Bennet could have been a millionaire. It wouldn't have bought her another day.
Okay, so the lady is wondering how anybody could read the license plate of a car that's speeding down the street late at night. Am I right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, if this is the witness's house and this is the victim's house, and X is the speeding car and O is the witness, then it goes something like this, right? X is speeding down the street. O looks out the window because he hears something. Now, he can't make out the car because the only street light is down the other end of the block. But the car has its headlights on. So there's a light on the license plate, right? Now, here's the beauty part. Our neighbor, witness O, lives closest to the corner. So, as X is speeding down the road, he has to slow down in order to make the turn.
So, that's when he sees the license plate.
Touchdown. You got it.
I can't see any flaw in that logic. That answers my question.
Good. Let's take another vote. We can save time with a show of hands. So everybody voting guilty, raise your hand. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
The judge said that if we had a reasonable doubt, then we had to vote not guilty.
What possible doubt is left?
I'm not sure exactly, but...
If you're not sure, then that's not reasonable. Look, Monica, you're doubting because you're afraid of what convicting him means. And if the death penalty frightens you that much, why didn't you just disqualify yourself? Why are you even on this jury?
Look, I'm not sure why I'm on this jury, Carol Ann. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to make sure that justice doesn't suffer because you have to be someplace tomorrow at a house closing.
I'm warning you, Monica. There will be justice done here. Today. Come hell or high water. I am warning you.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Bennett. My name is Tess, and I've been watching the trial.
If you're another reporter, we have nothing more to say.
Oh, no, I'm not a reporter. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
You've had a very difficult time. Is there something you need?
I need that boy to pay for what he did.
I am not trying to be difficult.
Just comes naturally, does it?
If Brenda didn't do it, who did?
I don't know for sure, but her father owned the house, didn't he? The parents had recently moved out and she moved in. What if someone was actually trying to hurt her father and didn't know that Elizabeth lived there?
That's quite a stretch.
Perhaps, but it's not unreasonable.
I'm sorry. Brendan Falstaff started that fire.
I don't know how you can all be so certain.
Come on, Monica. We judge other people constantly. It's all about instincts.
I wouldn't want someone's instincts to decide my future.
Other people depend on mine every day. You think there's some kind of magic 8-ball that tells you whether the market's going to go up or down? No. Life is not that simple. It's all about taking risks.
You can't take risks with someone else's life. What if Brendan Falstaff is telling the truth, huh? I mean, what if he really ran out of gas? And he walked to the gas station and filled up the can and went back and put the gas in the car.
He was trying to create an alibi.
The gas station attendant saw Brendan, but he didn't see Brendan's car.
If he ran out of gas where he said he did, he'd have to walk through Fletcher Park to get to that gas station.
Yes.
Nobody walks through Fletcher Park after dark.
Yeah, at least not live and tell about it.
But he didn't have a choice.
No, he had a plan.
This is not a mystery novel, Peter. This is a real person.
Look, this guy's some freaky loner dude who finally creeped out the only girl that ever gave him the time of day. And he totally pulled a Carrie. The movie. Wigged out and started killing people.
Everybody, look. Brendan Falstaff was heard making threats against Elizabeth Bennett and her family for weeks. The night Elizabeth died, he bought gasoline at midnight.
Right, 4 miles from her house. He follows the speed limit. He gets to her place in about 6 minutes at 12:06.
And I gave him 4 minutes to pour the gasoline around and start the fire before Mr. Gunderson saw him drive away at 12:10.
Yes, the fire was reported at 12:15. And Brendan Falstaff arrived at his home at 12:20.
It all fits.
What are you doing there?
I'm checking the market.
You're talking to somebody?
Yeah, a broker in my office.
That's against the rules. You can't talk to anyone out there. Are you trying to cause a mistrial here?
I'm not discussing the case.
Doesn't matter. You shouldn't be doing that.
Fine. I'll put it away.
Great. We put in all this time, and now it's going to be a mistrial.
No. No, there can't be a mistrial.
Doesn't have to be a mistrial if he didn't talk about the case.
Which I didn't.
Why should we believe you?
Because I told you the truth, that's why.
How can we be sure of that?
What are you trying to say?
Everyone at the trial swore they're telling the truth. But not everyone could be. So who do we believe?
We believe the evidence, if that's all we've got.
Obviously, Monica, you don't realize that some people are just evil. And Brendan Falstaff is one of those people. Now, you can ask as many questions as you like, but the truth of the matter is the prosecution presented a solid case with real evidence to back up their claims. And the defense didn't.
I just wanted to be sure.
Well, are you sure now? Good. Okay, let's take another vote. Everybody make out a new ballot.
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
Okay. Still here working on that murder case?
No, it's just a traffic thing. I testified in the Falstaff trial last Monday.
How'd it go?
Okay, went to jury this morning.
Tell him about the guy who saw him putting the gas in the car?
No. The only guy that can prove that kid innocent is a homeless wino that the judge won't allow.
Welcome to the criminal justice system.
What's going on in there?
I don't know. It's awfully quiet in there. Maybe they're taking a vote.
Well, you go in there and stop it until I can speak to Monica.
I can't.
Yes, you can. I just found out the truth. Now, you go in there or I will.
No.
And give me one good reason why.
Because I have an assignment here, too.
Who?
You.
Me?
You.
Me?
You.
Send it down here.
Hey, Monica, there's a 5-yard penalty for delay of game.
Just do it already.
Don't pressure the girl. She has to be allowed to vote her conscience. That's the rule.
I just need a moment, please.
Carol Ann, I've been meaning to tell you, that is a beautiful ring.
Oh, thank you. My husband found it for me in Mexico.
Father, please help me. I don't know what to do. Please. How can there be justice without truth? Please, show me.
Well, something tells me we've got at least 11 guilties.
Make that 10 guilties and 1 quilty.
You gotta let us finish this now, or we're gonna have to learn how to live on $10 a day.
Thank you for waiting.
No problem. Where's your ballot?
Actually, could we all just take another vote?
Why? I mean, we haven't even tallied this one yet.
Please, indulge me for a moment. I promise it'll make a difference.
Okay, well, it better. Listen, everyone, I'm gonna throw these ballots out. Make another one.
All right, before we pass them in, I'd like to say something.
No, enough.
Carol Ann, we really don't have a choice.
Do you remember what a difficult time Mr. Gunderson had trying to read Brendan Falstaff's license plate in court?
The dude was a raw nerve. Who could blame him?
No, I think it was more than that. Peter, would you mind writing Brendan Falstaff's license plate number up here for me, please?
Why me?
Indulge her, please.
I watched you as you filled out the ballot a moment ago. You were very careful, very deliberate. You mouthed the letters as you wrote them. A woman I work with in the library does the same thing, and Mr. Gunderson did the same thing when he read out the license plate numbers from the scrap of paper he said he wrote it down on that night. Peter, please.
All right, what's the number?
5S225.
5S225.
Wait a second. You switched the S and the 2.
You're the one who wrote Quilty.
Yeah, well, I'm a little dyslexic. Sometimes letters look backwards to me. Wait a minute, are you saying you think Gunderson's dyslexic too?
That doesn't prove anything.
Mr. Gunderson saw a car pulling out of a spot where Brendan always parks. He assumed that it was Brendan's car. Zach, could you help me, please?
Yeah.
Could you roll the board really fast around the room? Peter, I want to see if you can read this.
This is ludicrous.
Can't see it.
Thanks, Zach. I don't believe that Gunderson could either. But he'd already decided that he'd seen Brendan's car, so he told the police the license plate number that he'd called them with so many times before.
That's right. He had that car towed 100 times.
He didn't see the license plate number. He remembered it.
Gunderson's testimony is the only thing that tied that kid to the scene of the crime.
What about the gas can?
Maybe he did run out of gas.
Everybody heard him make threats.
You threatened me an hour ago, but I'm sure you didn't mean it.
I used to threaten people all the time. They used to make fun of me. Yeah, and I wanted to deck them, but I started playing football instead.
Well, Brendan Falstaff didn't play football instead. He killed somebody.
Maybe he didn't. Well, when you put it all together, it does make you wonder.
And that, my friend, is what they call reasonable doubt.
Nice job.
No, I won't let this happen. I know he's guilty. You can't change your minds.
Carol Ann.
No, just stop talking, Monica. It's all your fault. Get out of here.
These fell from your book.
So what?
They all say the same thing for Tim. Who's Tim?
It's none of your business, Monica. What difference does it make what's scribbled in my day planner? We have a chance to do something right here. We can convict a murderer. You're running around playing word games and reading people's private notes.
Why are you so determined to convict Brendan Falstaff?
Why? Don't you read the papers? Don't you see what's happening? People are getting away with murder. Somebody drops a match and lights a fire. Somebody leaves a gun out that a child finds and pulls the trigger. Somebody leaves a gate open and a baby falls into a swimming pool. Somebody drives by a restaurant and fires a gun just for fun and kills the only person you ever loved.
Like Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Tim.
I'm so sorry.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, Monica, but so is everybody else, and it really doesn't seem to help. Nobody has any idea what this has been like.
God knows what you've been going through.
He has done enough. Trust me.
Carol Ann, you can't blame God for...
No. Don't you dare make excuses for God. Don't you dare. I don't want to hear any more excuses. The police had an excuse for not finding my husband's murderer. It was random. Nobody saw the car. It was too dark. Nobody heard the gun. It was too noisy. Everybody has an excuse. Nobody has an answer. Where's the justice, Monica? Somebody's got to be judged. Somebody has got to be punished. Someone has to pay.
You cannot punish Brendan Falstaff for the crimes of another man. Vengeance won't honor the life you had with your husband.
I loved him so much. I still do.
Listen to me, Carolyn. Timothy still loves you too. It's okay. Don't be afraid. I'm an angel sent by God. The Almighty God who overcomes death. And right now, this moment, hold your beloved Timothy safely in the palm of his hand.
Timothy.
God loves you too, Caroline. He understands the pain, the grief, the anger that you feel for the world, for God, even for yourself.
No. He can't. Monica, because, see, it was my fault. I wasn't sure the car was locked. So Tim went up to the parking lot to check. That's the only reason he was there. Now you see. I wasn't sure. Reasonable doubt killed my husband. So I won't allow reasonable doubt in my life anymore. I can't.
God gives us the benefit of reasonable doubt every day. Won't you give it to yourself? Life is full of what-ifs and of onlys. It was not part of God's plan that your husband would die that night, not at all. But it was God's plan that Timothy would spend eternity with him whenever his life on this earth was over. And Tim knew that. And so his passing was not a sad thing for him, only for you. God and your husband want so much for you to rejoice in Tim's new life. And they want you to begin to live again in this one. But that begins with forgiveness. You looked for blame in a terrible tragedy and found only yourself. And then you tried and convicted yourself for the crime. But God has thrown out your verdict. And that's the truth. And the truth is setting you free.
It's just not that easy.
Yes, it is.
A lot of this proceeding has been about people seeing what they wanted to see, even at the expense of the truth. Mea culpa. I didn't want to see reasonable doubt for reasons I don't need to go into now, but I was wrong. I'm seeing a lot clearer now. So, I think we ought to take another vote. We find the defendant, Brendan Falstaff, not guilty.
No, he's guilty. That's crazy. Somebody has to pay. He's guilty.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you for your time and careful consideration of this case. You are excused. Brendan Falstaff, inasmuch as you have been found not guilty, you are hereby released without condition. Court is adjourned.
I know just how she feels.
Maybe you'll have a chance to tell her.
Excuse me. My name is Carol Ann. I really would like to talk to you. Please.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, baby. Oh.
I've decided what tomorrow's word will be. Tessophile.
Tessophile.
Someone who really, really loves you.
That's a good word. That's a worthy word. It is not, however, a real word.
Yes, it is. I made it up.
I like it, and we're gonna keep it. You're awfully close to the shoulder here, Miss Wayne.
It's a narrow road, Tess.
But you got gravel flying every which way. Do you know what that does to a paint job? Get over to the center.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Don't take this the wrong way, Tess,
But you think I'm testy.
well,
Well, what? I'm not testy. I wouldn't let you drive my car if I was testy, would I?
maybe. If you had something on your mind that produced a certain testiness, you might not want the distraction of the demands of driving so that you could ponder the thing that may or may not be making you testy.
Watch the road. I'm not testy. I just don't know where we're going. All I was told was to get in the car and take a nice ride through North Carolina. Well, now, it's been a nice ride, I admit that and all. But where are we going? And when do we stop? And what's the assignment? And besides, my car's getting dirty out here. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Maybe this would be a good time to stop.
Ah! What's the gravel? Oh! What's oh! Ouch!
Oh, howdy.
Hello.
Welcome to Tulipville.
Tulipville?
Yep.
Is there a problem, officer?
You see that yellow line down the middle of the road? You're supposed to be just to the right of it, not right over the top of it. Driver's license and registration, please.
Well, I don't exactly have those.
And how about you?
I don't know.
You're stealing my
apricots.
It's my tree. Your Honor, this is not fair.
Fair? You wouldn't know fair if it grabbed you by the collar and kissed you in the mouth.
Now, what kind of a crackpot thing to say is that?
That's what I said.
crack.
Sit down, both of you, now. Now, Dr. Scribner, you are a medical doctor?
Yes. A real doctor.
And Dr. Harrigan?
A doctor of divinity, Your Honor.
Doctor, I only allow laughter at something I think is funny.
All right. Then you're going to think this is just hysterical. This is a picture of the suspect standing next to my tree.
I am not a suspect.
Doctor, please sit down, and if I need to see any photographs, I will let you know. Thank you. So, you two, you do this a lot, don't you? Now, the first of these court appearances dates back to
1961.
62.
61.
A long time. And all these disputes are centered around a tree?
The tree is on my property.
That's because you built the fence in the wrong place. He's holding my tree hostage, which is, by the way, what he does to his congregation on Sundays.
In light of the fact that this disagreement has been going on for nearly 40 years, I'm going to take under advisement the complexities of your case and ask the two of you, if you would, to please just step aside for just a few minutes. Officer. Well, what do we have here?
Officer Benjamin Hackett, Your Honor.
Be careful, Your Honor. Don't be fooled by his friendly country tone.
Please do not address the court unless instructed to do so.
It was actually the other lady doing the driving. No license, no registration.
There are reasons for that, Your Honor, if you know what I mean.
Which you do, and she's not going to do it again. Come on, baby, let's go.
Where are you going?
Away. Do you have a problem with that?
You're not finished here.
I think we are.
And I think you're in contempt. That's a $100 fine, $75 for the ticket.
But we don't have any money.
Pay the fine or do the time.
You wouldn't.
2 weeks. Community service. You will help out Dr. Harrigan at the church, and you will help out Dr. Scribner at the clinic.
What? What?
Maybe receiving a little community service will inspire the two of you to do the community another service and settle your disputes out of court.
Well, well, things have changed in Tulipville.
Have you been here before? Do you know them?
Hey, Irish girl, come on.
Go ahead, it's okay.
Now, let's see. What does that 12-year-old boy like to eat?
Everything. Do you have cheese crunchies?
Oh, last time he was here, he ate 6 bags of cheese crunchies. You know what it's like? Go visit your great Uncle Robert and stay up late, watch TV, and eat all the stuff your folks won't let you eat.
Your nephew sounds like an average American boy.
Oh, no. No, there's nothing average about him.
Of course not.
Oh, no. He's bright, he's inquisitive, and he's just the right age when we can really do things together. I want to teach him to play chess, take him fishing. They grow up so fast. Who knows? A year from now, if he'll even be interested in spending any time with an old codger like me.
Well, children grow and change. But love doesn't go away.
That's a charming thought, Tess, but I've lived too long, if you know what I mean. Yes, I have.
Look at that. Every few years, they go to Europe and drop the boy off with the old goat. Oh, child abuse.
Hey, I'm Brian. Who are you?
My name is Tess. I'm working with your Uncle Robert.
Oh, doing what?
I'm still trying to figure that out myself, baby. Come on. Let me take some of this stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
For in the days before the flood, people were eating and drinking and being merry up until the day that Noah entered the ark. And they knew nothing about what would happen to them until the flood came and swept them away. That's how it is when people have their heads in the sand. Now, with Noah, people had their heads in the sand about their unrighteousness. In Tulipville, if I may be so bold, I think we have our heads in the sand about safety in our streets. We need a stop sign at Poplar Street. The Lord said, let there be light. We don't need a light. We just need a stop sign.
Is he crazy? Comparing the end of civilization to local traffic. What's he gonna give up about that stop sign?
Now let's have a moment of silence and then we'll give thanks.
have I got something to tell you. Did you see it?
Yes, I did. But what does it mean?
That little boy, Brian, he's not just here on vacation. There's a reason he's here. And there's a reason I'm back in Tulipville after all these years.
Yes, Tess, but you still haven't told me what you were doing here in the first place.
Come on, no fraternizing with the enemy. We got work to do.
Whenever I see a room full of things like this, I always try to imagine the story they tell of a life so far. This is the story of your life, Lucy.
Mm-hmm. Well, just try to imagine this story. You work all your life to accumulate stuff that ends up in the garage waiting for some convict from traffic court to come along and help you throw it all out.
Hi. Oh, hello. I'm Monica.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, you got bigger. But I should have recognized a Harrigan by the way you wrecked my fence.
Are you visiting the pastor?
Yeah, just for a while.
Don't think you can be just coming through that fence anytime you feel like it.
How come you don't like Uncle Robert?
Well, you don't know him as well as I do.
I know him better. He's really nice. It's because of him that I want to be a minister when I grow up. Uncle Robert's teaching me how.
Minister, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's a very fine profession, Brian.
That's not bad. Of course, it's not as much fun as being a doctor. That's what I am.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Why don't you come inside and help me look for something?
Sure. What?
I've got a brain in a bottle.
A brain?
Being a doctor, I get to experiment with a lot of wonderful and very gross things. But you wouldn't be interested in that.
Yeah, I would.
Good. Let's see. It's around here somewhere.
What's this?
Close that up.
Is that why you limp?
Who says I limp?
Nobody said it. I could see it.
When I was young, I had polio.
Polio? What's that?
It's a disease. It crippled a lot of kids, killed some of them, too.
Never heard of it.
Well, that's because a doctor named Jonas Salk came along and found a cure for it.
That way you became a doctor?
Maybe. Look, you come back tomorrow and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
And maybe we can dig up a specimen or two.
Cool. Bye, Monica.
Bye. That was good of you to use Brian as a way to build a bridge.
I'm not building anything of the sort. But if it's Robert Harrigan's dream to have that kid follow in his footsteps, then it's my dream to make sure he doesn't.
Taz.
What are you doing up there?
I really need you to tell me the story about Lucy and Robert. Because he must have done something terrible to her for her to want to use that sweet little boy to hurt him like that.
It's never that simple, Miss Wings. You know that.
Monica, where are you? You look like you're getting dehydrated.
What do you mean? Thanks.
Thirsty? It's a medical term. Okay, you better get back to work. I gotta go back inside myself. I got parts to organize.
You mean like body parts?
You can come and look if you want to, but you can't touch.
Cool.
Might stunt your growth.
Brian! Brian?
He went over to Lucy's.
Hey, you know you can use that computer for more stuff than just making bills, right?
Oh, yes, there's all kinds of things you can use a computer for. I'm sure your uncle probably uses one to write his sermons on.
Nah, he writes them on a yellow pad. He says computers go too fast for him.
Everything goes too fast for him.
There's lots of cool stuff on the internet. You can find out about almost anything. See? Here's medical schools.
Medical schools, huh? What do you know about that?
Brian? How about a game of catch, huh? Brian!
Hey, Uncle Robert! They're gonna surgically reattach somebody's finger live on this website found in Dr. Lucy's computer. You wanna come watch?
No, Brian, you go ahead.
So, that's it? You're not gonna even try to fight for that little boy?
I'm not much of a fighter, Tess. That's why I became a minister.
Then you made a big mistake, baby. Because I'm quite sure God did not call you to the ministry so you'd have an excuse to give up when things got a little tough. He uses all kinds of people to do his work. He makes the weak strong and the fearful bold. So he would give you whatever you needed if you wanted it. But you don't want it. And for a minister, that's very, very sad.
I don't expect you to understand, Tess. You don't know her.
But you do know her, don't you, Tess?
Yes, baby. This story started a long time ago. Right there in that tree.
I win. Now you have to say it my way. Apricot. Apricot. No, that's wrong.
They spent lots of time up in that tree over the years.
I thought they hated each other.
Passionate hate often begins with passionate love, baby.
If you could live anywhere on Earth, where would it be?
Someplace they don't grow tulips. Where they grow roses instead. Like Paris.
Paris sounds good. Ooh la la. Listen, Luce, I've been thinking a lot about a way to make sure that we can stay together.
Robert?
I can't afford a ring, not yet, but someday, will you marry me?
You know I will. There's your dad. Are you gonna tell him?
Are you kidding? He's gonna be as excited as I am. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Lucy went looking for a woman to sew a wedding dress. And guess who she found?
You.
Baby, that dress was a thing of beauty. But Lucy never wore it.
You've got your whole life ahead of you. I'm not gonna let you make a mistake like this.
I'm not making a mistake.
She has polio. What if you get it from her?
I'm willing to take that chance.
But I'm not. Look, she's a nice girl, but if you married her, you would ruin your future and ruin your life, and I'm not gonna let that happen.
That must have broken Lucy's heart.
Oh, it did. But Lucy believed that their love was strong and Robert was going to stand up and fight for her. Except he didn't. You see, people were terribly afraid of polio. They thought it was contagious. So the next morning, Robert was gone. Well, Robert's father didn't explain very much. He just said that Robert had been sent up north to be with relatives. And she didn't hear from him until years later, when Robert's father died and he moved back to Tulipville. Did you get all of that, Brian?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought you had a finger to reattach.
This isn't just about some little red sign stuck in the concrete out front there. This is about our way of life. Now, Ben Hackett will tell you that the traffic through this town has more than tripled in the last 2 years. That means strangers are driving through. Strangers that don't know that Lily's little boy Trevor likes to do wheelies on his Stingray bike through that intersection. Strangers that don't know that Mrs. Garfield likes to take a little extra time crossing that street with her groceries. Folks, we can't pretend that Tulipville is an island anymore.
Hogwash. In all my years of practicing here, I have never, and I repeat, never, had a single patient who suffered an injury at that intersection.
This is not a small town anymore.
Well, it sure ain't Paris. I'm not going to sit around waiting for some developers to get rich at our expense. Pretty soon a stop sign's not enough and you got to have a traffic light and that leads to a gas station. And then before you know it, you're going to have a mini-mart open all night serving microwave hot dogs right on Main Street.
Then there'll be more people for you to crab at. Give the rest of us a break.
I hope they're open on Sunday because anything would be better than listening to your sermons.
Good. Then I won't have to read any more of your stupid little notes.
You know what?
What?
Somebody ought to put that stop sign right in front of your mouth.
I think you're both stupid.
What kind of a way to talk is that?
Used to be friends. Used to love each other. You could figure this out if you really wanted to. You could even be friends again. But you're both too busy being stupid about stuff that happened 100 years ago.
Now, where did he hear that? You beat all, Lucy.
Call 911. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
There's no problem. She's here. Give him some.
Where's Andrew?
I don't know, but the good news is he's not here.
Waiting is the hardest part.
At times like these, baby, it's a lot of hard parts.
Dr. Plunkett, please call extension 142. Dr. Plunkett, please call extension
Robert?
142.
I feel so badly for that little boy. Isn't this the part where you're supposed to say it's not my fault? Yeah.
Resident on duty, report to neurology. Any resident on duty, report to neurology, please.
He's going to be all right, isn't he?
Brian is going to live, but his spinal cord is severed.
Is it complete? What's the level?
C4.
Oh, my God.
C4? What does that mean?
He's paralyzed from the neck down.
You need to get some sleep, Lucy.
Sleep is the last thing I need.
What's the first?
How about a miracle for that little boy?
There's someone else you need to ask for that.
That's Harrigan's department, not mine.
Anyone can pray for a miracle, Lucy.
I could pray till the cows come home. But that wouldn't make Brian walk again.
That's what they told you when you had polio, didn't they? But you didn't listen then.
You know who you remind me of? Pollyanna.
As I recall, they told Pollyanna she wouldn't walk again either. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, Lucy. You just have to look for it.
Would you turn the lights off on your way out, please?
There's lots of cool stuff on the internet. You can find out about almost anything.
Bingo! No, I don't know where they are. They're on a cruise and the ship is moving.
Harrigan, hang up. We need to talk.
Get her away from me. No, I can't call back later. This is a medical emergency. I have to get through now. Yes, I'll hang on.
You have to look at this.
I don't have to do anything for you.
Oh, doctor, the Harrigan boy, Brian?
Oh, tragic case.
Well, there is a new drug. It's in early phase 2.
I'm familiar with it.
Well, I think it's probably...
I know what it is, Dr. Scribner. It's highly experimental.
It may be his only chance to walk again.
Look, it's too early to know how effective it is or what the side effects might be. And its availability is extremely limited.
I'm not asking you to give it to every patient in the hospital. Just one little boy.
We're not an approved site. I'm sorry.
Well, I can make some phone calls. I've been a doctor a long time and I know people.
I'm sorry, but I can't support this.
Well, you could at least inform the family that it's an option.
It's not an option. That drug must be administered within 72 hours. It's already been 24. So that's 48 hours to locate the drug, receive special permission from the FDA, ship it here, and to get a signed release to administer it. It's not possible.
That's the trouble with you city doctors. You don't have the guts to try. I've got the guts.
Robert, you either need some sleep or a cup of coffee, and you're not going to get either one of them in here.
Robert, I need to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
Please, Robert, don't shut me out. This
You
is
think
important.
I don't know what you've been doing with that boy? You were using him to hurt me again. Well, it worked. You hurt me, and you hurt that kid.
Will you listen to me?
If there had been a stop sign at that intersection, this wouldn't have happened. That boy is not going to walk again, and it's your fault. Now leave me and him alone.
My God. He hates me so much, he's never going to agree to this. What am I going to do now?
I know someone who will listen to you.
No one else will listen, Your Honor, so we need a court order to force treatment. It is critical that this drug be administered within 72 hours of the injury. It's already hour 70, and that pig-headed preacher just won't listen to reason. The drug arrives by plane in about 10 minutes.
Dr. Scribner, I understand how important this is, and for Brian's sake, I would like to...
Oh, well, just sign this and we'll be on our way out.
I would like to sign this. But the law is very clear about legal guardianship, and until the parents arrive, that belongs to Robert Harrigan.
Andrew, we need an answer on this right away.
I'm giving you an answer. The answer is no. Petition denied.
What do you mean, petition denied?
I mean petition denied.
Will you stop that and listen to me? We're about to run out of time.
Tess, it's not my mind that's made up, and you know it. God didn't give people free will so angels can come down in a crisis and take their choice away. No. He was very clear about that. You can show them the way, but you can't drag them down the road. This is a choice they have to make for themselves. And Tess, if you were sitting here, you'd say the same thing.
You're right. Your Honor.
The meds have arrived at the airport. All this work. What a waste. What a terrible, unforgivable waste. Even if I could convince the parents, by the time they got here, it'd be too late. So, that's it. We tried, and it's over.
I don't believe that.
Oh, Monica, I've been a doctor for too many years not to know when to give up. Time's running out. It's a risky treatment. And that old fool won't listen to me anyway.
Now that I think of it, you're right, yes. Don't you think so, Tess?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would just give up if I were you. There's no need of fighting this thing to the bitter end. You and Robert have been enemies for so long. Why give up a perfectly good feud for a little boy who thinks the world of you? And far be it for me to drag you down that road. So I'll just be at the hospital expecting a miracle.
Well, I can say one thing for that judge. At least he stuck me with you and not with her.
Tess can be very forceful, especially when she knows she's right. And she is right, Lucy. Miracles do happen. People can change, bodies can heal, even at the last moment. But you have to be in that moment if you want to be part of it.
All right. Let's go pick up the medicine. Give it one more try. Have you ever considered preaching? You're a heck of a lot better at it than Robert, I can tell you that.
Sir, these were at the nurse's station. It's what the nurses down in ER found in his pockets.
I keep thinking about all of the Sunday after church visits I've made to all the hospitals in my life. How many beds I've sat beside. How many prayers I've prayed. And how many have been answered.
They all got answers, Robert. You just didn't like some of them.
That's true. I didn't. But I prayed anyway because of the looks of the people sitting in this chair. Please, Reverend Harrigan, please. Pray us a miracle. Have you noticed in church how Lucy keeps leaving those little notes in the offering?
Yes. What do they say?
Variations on a theme, mostly. About simple things like, stop preaching, you hypocrite, and get a real job. Never could fool Lucy.
Is that why you hate her so much? Or is that why you love her so much?
I don't hate anyone.
Let me ask you something. I believe you love God. And I believe that you were called to serve your congregation. But I also believe that you're having trouble in the prayer department. And I'm going to tell you what it is. Do you remember that part in the Bible that says, ought against any?
If you were offering your gift at the altar and there remember that your friend has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to your friend, then come and offer your gift.
How can you stand at the altar every Sunday and preach love and forgiveness when you've forgotten how to love and forgive yourself?
How do you know your Bible so well?
Because, what time is it?
8:45.
Because I'm an angel, and we're gonna have to speed this up.
What?
Because I'm an angel. Now, you just gotta go along with me on this. Now, stand up and pick up that little bag, and come on, and let's go.
I will not, and I think perhaps you'd better leave.
Father, I need a little help here.
Excuse us, please. Would you mind stepping out for a minute while we change the sheets?
Come on, and don't forget the little bag.
Why do I feel like I'm about to lose my license?
You're not doing anything illegal, Lucy. Just bold.
Well, bold is feeling very scary right now. What happens next? We storm the ICU?
All right, here we are, so let's start talking.
What's going on?
It's 8:48.
What in blazes is this obsession with time? And what is this woman doing here?
Robert, there is some hope for Brian. A chance, a possibility to minimize some of the effects of the damage to his spinal cord.
There's this new experimental drug that has worked in some cases like this, but it has to be administered within 72 hours of the
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I will not risk this boy's life with some experiment because you want to assuage your guilt.
My guilt?
Yes.
You pompous, deluded, arrogant.
I want you to get out of this hospital before I have you thrown out.
Please. Listen to yourselves. And look where you are. Even in a place consecrated to peace, all you can do is attack and hurt each other. You fight over stop signs, you fight over trees, you fight over anything and everything except what's really important. When you were 16, Lucy, you hired a seamstress to sew your wedding gown. It was Tess, remember?
I thought you looked familiar to me.
I thought you'd never notice.
No, that's not possible. That was 50 years ago, and you haven't changed.
I am an angel sent by God, and so is Monica.
Well, that's what you said, but I didn't. I mean, an angel? No, not for me. I don't deserve an angel.
I don't think I believe in angels.
It's hard to believe in anything when your heart has been so deeply damaged. God understands that.
You mean God understands about what Lucy did to me?
You mean what Robert did to me?
No, God doesn't want to waste one more minute on this, not when a child is waiting. Robert, you loved this woman once, didn't you?
That was a long time ago.
Water under the bridge.
Lucy, how many nights have you cried yourself to sleep? Robert, how many times have you spoken bitter words instead of kind ones? You loved each other once. You might have spent a lifetime together, living in joy, fulfilling your dreams. But instead you built a fence. And the first one to reach across that was a little boy. He loved you both. And it hurt him, just as it hurts God, to see the tragic waste of two lives and two hearts that were made for each other. It's a terrible thing to watch, you know. And that's what drove Brian onto the street the other night.
God forgive me.
It's too late, isn't it?
No. There's time for Brian. And there is time for you. But you have to have courage. And you have to have forgiveness.
If you were offering your gift at the altar, and there you remember that your friend has something against you, Lucy? Will you forgive me? I was a fool. I should have fought for you, or us, but I was weak. I couldn't fight my father and my own youth and polio all at the same time, so I let them send me away. I don't blame you anymore for what you did after that. It hurt, but
What I did nothing but wait for you. I waited for some sign. A letter, a postcard, anything to convince me that you didn't leave of your own free will. But nothing. Nothing. You just disappeared off the face of the earth.
no, I wrote you all the time. You never answered my letters. That's why I stayed away so long. Your silence made it perfectly clear.
My silence, yours. I never received a single letter, not one.
Oh, that's impossible. I must have sent 100 of them.
No.
Well, how could you not get them? My own father was the man, but...
Your father was the mailman. Oh, my God. Of course. Your father was the mailman.
All those years of fighting. And not once did either one of us say the one word that really mattered. Why? Tess, what time is it?
How long before we know if it worked? Oh, it worked, baby. It worked just fine. They just gotta wait a little while to find that out.
So Brian's gonna make a full recovery.
Full recovery? That's doctor's talk. This is gonna be a great big run and tell your neighbor type miracle. Come on, let's go.
Where are we going?
I gotta go find where I put that wedding dress.
So what do you think?
It was a beautiful wedding.
I mean, the dress.
Tess, it was a very nice dress.
Isn't it amazing after all these years what a difference 2 little words can make?
I do.
No, I'm sorry.